them back from the beginning. I didn't know that you could step on them, which was super useful. That was super useful. It took me too long to figure out how to run. Like, actually, like, sprint and shit, you know? So, yeah. How old is this world? I could answer that in a second. Just let me boot the zombie. I think she's the only one here left standing. But, this is life 9 on this world, for reference. Okay, she ain't got anything. I'll just keep you facing that way for a second. I don't want to sleep in this area until I've, like, wiped out the zombies. But, how old is this save? Hold on. This one should be, I think, from January, by the look of it. Give or take, it should be from January, because I tried builder mode one week, and then I tried survivor mode or whatever it was the next week, and then I went back to builder. And I've been on that since January, but there was like a week or two where I was playing my other save, which is the save after this one, which I accidentally deleted, which is why we're back on this one. So, like, I've only been playing it, like, probably 3 to 4 hours a week. I forgot to search that zombie. I've only been playing it, like, maybe 3 to 4 hours a week, every week or two since January, because I have had events on and stuff like that, so I haven't been able to play it every week. But, it's not super old. But I've definitely spent some time getting around and exploring. Like, after I boop these two, I can show you guys the map a little bit. But, oh, that sounded crunchy. Hopefully she got my armor or something. Please, hopefully you haven't bit me or something. Oh. Yeah, no, probably the first 3 lives on this game. The first one I did alright. Back off, love. The first life I did okay, but I never went outside. I was holed up in the elementary school for ages. And I could probably take fuel out of that car, though, to be fair. I'll just check this one. When that one died, my second life died, like, immediately afterwards because I tried to get it back. And then my third life wiped out, like, my first 2 bodies in the one same hit. My third life, like, lasted for a good while. Then I got distracted. I was doing my Billathon event. It's kind of like a subathon event kind of thing back in February. And this car is really good too, actually. It's just very small. Yeah, I got distracted. I was too busy gas bagging and I got dead. And so, yeah, that wasn't great. So we started again. Where's my search thing? This thing. I don't think there's any keys out here. You can kind of normally see them. What is that? A shovel? Hold on. No, don't open the window. Don't open the window. What is this? Why can't I see it? Can I pick it up? Pick up the spade. Yeah, put it in the container. Sweet. I guess I've got a shovel now. I may have had one before, but it may be just gone. I think it would show up if there was something here for me, but that's fine. I can hear a zombie in that house, and honestly, if I wanted to, I could probably sleep in that house for the night. She could have a comfy bed. But yeah, that one could have keys too, but actually, hold on, let me just see if I can siphon its fuel without that. I shouldn't need that. I want the hose and I want the empty fuel can. I know she's getting hungry too, so we're going to have to grab some food to take inside with us and the extra water bottle. So I'll give you dog food. You don't need to be sad and depressed about it. We're taking a beer. We're taking some vegetable soup and maybe some tomatoes. One of my people was able to do like recipes and shit. Oh, hello, that was a flyer. But I made some horrible concoctions. Realistically. What is this? It's a police department, maybe? Is this where I've been? No, I haven't. Okay, so that kept going because I got this place. This place was horrible. Yeah. I just enjoyed Bill 42, see you out there, Survivor. No worries, I take it that you're like heading out. So it stretches beside Viking. No, hey cat. Yeah, this place glitched out. I went inside and everything wouldn't let me out of it. And then I think I went down the road to get some food and I got bit. And so we had to make a mad dash to get home before I turned, which was all the way through here, which I ended up getting a car, which was super lucky. It got me home. But yeah, so far we've got a couple of places I haven't been, a couple of places, another place. We got most of this map up here, which I was coming up here for what I suspected was a school there, but I couldn't get through. There's like a barrier the whole way here, and I don't know, and I don't want to know if it's a way around it or not. I was going to get fuel, but we might just run inside and get some sleep for the night. Alright. Yeah, shut that. Let's get you upstairs onto... What? Hello, where you going? Hey, Shadow. What the fuck you up to? What are you hen-lowing me? I reckon we're going to take this front bedroom. It kind of looks sort of nice. No, shut the door. There you go. Okay. First things first, I'm going to get you to probably just sleep or feed you in the morning. And honestly, just sounds like I'm talking to some random animal. It's like, I'll feed you in the morning. It's like, go to sleep. What are you up to, Shadow? I was going to make some joke earlier, but I kind of forgot all about it. All right, plonk your ass down and let's get you some food. That's right. I was going to give her a beer last night, but I guess she's lost that privilege for the morning because we got to be able to drive and shit. So, yeah. Here's Viking dinosaur bone. No. So happily. I'll give you some pats. Alright, let's get some tomatoes in her. Shadow tackle hugs, waking to help me. No, that's a very excited wolf. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be enough to satisfy food, honestly. I will have some of my drink, though, while I wait for it to do stuff. Alright. My uni is being hee funny again. 1 p.m. the systems for check results. We're gonna open the site after 3 p.m. I check at 3 p.m. We're gonna open the site after 5 p.m. Oh, yeah. That just sounds like they're trying to, like, troubleshoot something. And they're not being very successful about it. But yeah, I can see that fucking you around a bit. Jesus Christ, woman. It's canned vegetable soup. There's no need to make those kind of noises. Fuck. Okay, we're probably going to need a bit more food. I do want to read this. Okay, hold on. Do I have that? Is it show all? No? I am pretty sure I don't have that corner yet. I don't know how to go from the thing to the thing. Oh, no. I was going to say, I'm like, oh, it filled in. And then I'm like, oh, wait. I think that's up here. Yeah, okay. I got the same one again, but that's okay. I would like to eventually come up here because I do think that that's a school. My feelings about this are if I stay really close to the water, maybe there won't be that many zombies. Because, like, I get the guess that this is a city. And based on the density of housing, that it's a big city, right? I also think that's probably a hospital. It's based on its size and it being pink for medical. I don't know that for sure, but my thoughts were if I could have just come up in here, it would have been great. But where am I? I'm down here at the moment. And I've just got to see if I can get up to my body. If I have to, if we aren't getting that close, I'll have to go back up where I was. And I'll have to sort out trying to get some kind of what do you call it? I'll have to walk on foot to get to my body by the look of it. I just don't want it to go nighttime. You know? Get you to fill up the water bottles. I kind of want to wash her, but it's October. Late October. Which should be wintry fall kind of thing. You know? The hugs Viking. No. So, there's a lot of, like, there's a great deal of tail wagging and happiness in chat. It's great. Just a lot of very excited wolves and puppies, basically. That's right, the cat. I called you a puppy. Anyway, Viking's probably sitting there like a bit confused, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Alright, yeah, no, dirty zombies. I was going inside this place to see if they had car keys, but I realistically don't need to. There's one zombie in here. And I don't think there's like anybody else. Also, my person has glasses too on this run because she's like nearsighted, and it has been actually genuinely very interesting to me because I was able to scavenge some glasses and like the whole map was like really blurry and shit. Used to dry when wet. Okay, hold on. Chuck that on me and I'll get myself washed up. I have soap in the car so I can come back in. I know there's more zombies in here. Oh, anything in the bookshelf? Comic books. That would help at entertainment. Yeah, no. We'll go grab the soap. Realistically, I'll have to go and, like, I don't need to clean her up, but I just want to. Let's have a look. Yeah, give me the soap. Alright. Do you know that Project Zomboid is technically... No. I can't really see how it is, but... And this is too much information for everybody involved, but I experienced, like, bladder weakness when you said that, so I'm greatly displeased. By even the remote, like, mention of the sentence. I think that's just a word that should get, like, banned at this point. There's a back working to Halfley. No. There's a zombie up in here by the look of it. One or two. Shadow's probably, like, plumb confused now. Like, don't worry about it, man. I don't know. There's certain words that irritate my body on a deeper level that just fucking do that. Oh, there's prescription reading glasses too. Yeah, okay, so they do have the opposite one. That's cool. So yes, I am, sorry. Yeah, no, I thought that you'd find that funny. Yeah, I don't know why, but there's just like, there's a few phrases that my body just like, almost has like an itch and an irritation too, you know? And like, that's one of them that like irks my body on a deeper level. All right, let's hit up getting a quick bath because I should have enough to wash. I should have enough to wash everything, but I guess wash myself. I'd like to wash all of her clothing, but I guess I've got too much on for it. Yeah, this game has a place that's in real life. I'm pretty sure there should be. I was watching Soviet Womble earlier today playing it, and people were talking about like there's a location like Kentucky or something, and I think it was like spelt differently maybe. And yeah, I haven't found it, I haven't been to it. I don't know if it's actually in here, but I know that it was just like a very momentarily interesting thing. I'm like, yeah, there is a place for that. But yeah, there's probably like, I think there is a gun store or something that they added to memorialize a modder who passed away as well. I know of that. But yeah, I just haven't like explored enough to really know of all the locations. And I pretty much assumed that this is like an American like place, kind of like town mock-up kind of thing. So mentally, my thought process is like, it's probably based on some realisticness to it. But yeah, I'm not familiar with America and shit, so I don't know for sure. Alright, I'm going to take its fuel. I'll at least take the fuel and I'll go put that in my car so we've got something for later. I'll top up my car and then I'll see if I can take more fuel out of this. But yeah, that car next door, I'll mark that up too because that is a very nice van. I also really like that color. as well. Like that like olivey fucking camo-y green shit. It's really nice. Yeah, add the fuel. What are you doing, Phoenix? Phoenix is on the floor just looking at me all cute. Phoenix is my cat, if anybody doesn't know. Smells waiting till happily seeing cat yawns laying on back. You two are going to put yourself to sleep before this, like, yawning at each other. Meanwhile, Shadow's still trying to work out the mechanics of, like, the female bladder connection to Isekai. I feel like that's, like, a legitimate thing that's going on, you know. Yes, yeah, I thought so. Don't try to Google it. You're probably not going to find any answers on that one, you know. The whole map is fictional versus the state of Kentucky. What's that version of the state of Kentucky? Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you, Stickbug. That's cool to know, because, like, I was wondering why, like, they were talking about Kentucky, because I'm like, I know when you, like, load in, you know how it, like, gives you an option where you want to, like, spawn and shit? And I'm like, I don't recall, I don't know if there is, maybe there is Kentucky, but I've only spawned in, like, X number of times, so I'm not sure. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Like, I kind of gathered that it's kind of like in most, like, games, not all games, but some games, some TV, some movies, stuff like that, they kind of, like, base it on a place, kind of like, you know how, like, The Walking Dead and stuff is based on, like, a place in, my brain has just crapped out on me. It's like Georgia or something. Maybe. I don't fucking remember. But, yeah, but it's also, like, where they film it or whatever. Give me more fuel. We'll get this totally filled up. My car should be fully full, and this will have fuel in it. The reason why I want so much fuel is I don't know how to get to where my corpse should be. And I want to have the freedom to need to drive around if I need to. And if I don't, like if I run out of fuel, I've at least got, like, the ingredients to get more. Well, I was prawning, but I guess I'll stop. Who was that caught me prawning? Shadow. Alright, I see how it is. I also had the couple of bath towels, which I don't need on me, but I'll put them in there. I will stretch, and I will hydrate. Hold on, that was my knuckles. Got stretching my shoulders lately. It's like trying to stretch. I'm not even really sure. It kind of feels like, I don't know how many people have dealt with dough before, but it's like tough, cold, out of the fridge dough. That's what I feel like. That's right. I'm still holding it. Unequip that. And I will hydrate. Hold on. Yawn's wagging tail happily. No. Yeah, lately I've had this kind of thing where, because obviously, like, at the computer I sit here and edit for hours after stream and stuff, I tend to kind of, like, lean on my left arm, on my left, like, forearm. And so I kind of, like, slump down that way a lot lately. But I also kind of, like, roll into that sort of semi-direction when I sleep anyway. Like, I sleep on my, like, left side mostly. And because of that, I find that, like, I feel like I'm twisting my upper body a whole heap lately, and I'm trying to prevent it. So every time I notice that I'm doing it, I immediately just, like, sit up, like, strikingly so. And, yeah, I'm trying to, like, not do it, but, like, I don't know. I have sometimes, like, swapped over my mouse and stuff because, like, I'm ambidextrous, right? So it doesn't really matter which arm I'm doing stuff with. But, I just haven't bothered fucking around changing it over for ages. There's a lot down there. Like a lumberyard thing here. I don't think that this flower road is going to take us up to where we want, but it could. So I'm going to go upwards. I'm going to at least try to go upwards as much as we possibly can. Or avoid the fucking tree regrowth. What? Raccoon. What is that place? That looks really cool. It's like a half and half house. This is probably connecting back to the farm area, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, well, that's going to another farm road. I'm not going to take off on that again because my car just is not equipped to off-road. I also like the fact that it does the beepy thingy. I enjoy that greatly. But that's not good for it. I need to get up some... What the hell was that noise? I need to get some mechanic skills going. I have been working on like electronics, like electrical stuff, but not super hugely mechanic stuff. Because I spent a long time in one of my lives. Don't do it, raccoon. Don't do it, Triantha. Terrible. Go back into the wilderness. Go be free. I spent a heap of time like doing mechanics on one of my bodies. And then she died. Well, there is a lot here actually. There's 2 big groups. Fuck off, mate. I'm going down the street. Some of it's burnt out. Gives Viking a piece of chicken meat. Trade for a feather. Viking would probably take that. He's still awake. And Viking likes chicken. I guess this is back down to fucking off-road. Where the hell are we? Okay, so this definitely doesn't give us a road over here. That's the closest thing I've seen to one in this area, but I reckon it's going to do the same thing. I reckon the only way I'm going to get up there is by going up there by foot. Unless I go back out onto road. Like, the road is probably not taking me where I want to go. Come on, it's just a tiny bit of grass, mate. Look at it. Oh, no, there is a tree there. Okay. Well, I certainly didn't see that. Sal eats chicken. Smells? No. The question is, did he also hand over the feather? That's where the real question is. And Crusader Kings 3. Is that an indie border? What? War elephants to Africa? Whoops. There was that guy. Don't read and drive in the apocalypse, people. Oh man, my car's gonna get screwed over doing that. So army's 10 times bigger than mine. So fun. Oh yeah, nice. I don't think I've seen that game. Hello, we got medical stuff. There could be like life-saving shit in there, but I'm not gonna stop and try to fight that, because the last time I touched an ambulance, we died. That was how the other save died. I just kind of want to see where this goes. Honestly, it's taking me really far away, but we've got the fuel for it. As long as I don't piece out the car, we should be fine. I also got to find her some food soon. What the hell is this place? What do we got? We have a petrol station. Ooh. A very interesting looking petrol station. Hold on. Let's mark that up. I'm like super zoomed out. Okay, but this is like got a back road over here too. The fuck is this? It's a clothing store? I have shadow with tail wagging terribly. No. You might have the energy for tickling. That really didn't take me where I wanted to go. Don't hit the car. It's like Europa Universalis? Focus on dynasties and inheritance troubles. I kind of get the idea. There's food there. I kind of get the idea, but I don't think I've like played something like it. The fuck is that? Books maybe? Hold on, if that's books, that might be worth the time to be here. There's childcare and shit. Childcare might have books. Hold on, I should be crouching. Yeah, it's a bookstore of miscellaneous description. Hello. Okay, as long as I don't do anything super loud. And if I can figure out tables and shit. Magazines, that's right. I took like a magazine or a brochure with me before. I don't want to accidentally attract any attention here, because my car would have made noise when we rocked up. Job ad. I'll chuck that in my thing. I can look at that somewhere safely later. Hey, Andre. Welcome in. What are you doing? Hopefully you've had some rest and whatnot. An art gallery. Gun club. Yeah, no, look, hold on. Where did I try to throw that then? Chuck that in there. This stays at Shadow's side. No, it's back a towel. Send depth water focus on, waiting for results. Yeah. Shadow's too busy being passively stressed. Essentially. I have got a little tiny light. All right, let's have a peek back here, make sure it's kind of safe. Down the end here. Okay, I don't need to... What the hell is the texture of this? Hold on. Is this like carpet? Okay, anyway, so I have like my volume a lot higher than what you guys hear, probably. And yeah, because like obviously like with my headset and shit, I just like dial the volume up like crazy in my ears. But I'm hearing like all sorts of stuff. Like I hear like the crunchiness of like the what do you call it, like the floor, and I see like, I hear like, you know, when they do screams and shit as well. That also like gets me because it's quite loud. Strange histories. That's a skill book. I don't need that. Fishing, I don't need that right now. Carpentry 2. I think I have at home. Hold on, how are we going for skills? Skills Viking side. No. You don't have to call me out. I don't, but I did. Let's see. Cooking. The happily receives nuzzles. The smile's laying down. Patting both plushes. No, well, I'm patting your plushes. I have... What skill am I looking for? Carpentry. I have none, but I have read a book. Okay. I've read a mechanics book too, and I've read electrical, but fuck getting electrical skills, right? Mind you, I have got slow learner, so not the best, but trying to see if we got anything in here. It's like ultra cooking books. I think that's like everything in here. A bit of a shame. I got a couple of flyers. I'll check them out later. I just get in my car from this side so they can't kind of see me. I'll get in this side. There we go. Okay. So I kind of need actual food, and there is like a building over there that's got food. Oh, you know what? Every time I reverse, I'm giving myself away. I wasn't even like thinking about it. There's insurance, there's food, the dress store with clear and obvious boobs on it. There's a mail van. Mail van might have like brochures and shit on it. I think there's another dino bone. No. I can hear, I think, the rat scurrying. I think that's what the sound is. Alright. Yeah, no, we'll use the light. Make sure. I don't know what you just tried to swing at, love, but okay. Let's go make sure this place is kind of safe.